Hey guys, it is Friday and I want to talk about exquisite and national treasures sports cards. Stick around. Hello to all my sports card collectors, investors, all of my collectibles friends. I am almost back. My voice was gone all week. Still not quite back yet, but we are making some progress. I am excited to talk to you guys about exquisite and national treasures sports cards today. I want to kind of wrap it into some things I'm seeing in the hobby and maybe how that could be of value. First off, let me say thank you to Brad, the comeback card investor. He was on my channel last night to talk cards. We do our bi-weekly show Off-Centered, which we're thinking about maybe moving to weekly. Let me know what you think about that. Wow, that is just going straight up. Okay. Let me know what you think about that. Sorry, I just noticed my hair is completely straight. Maybe I should, whatever. You know what? We just roll with it, guys. We just roll with it. Anyway, he and I were talking about maybe going to a weekly show. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Would a weekly show be a little bit too much, or is the bi-weekly good, or is it not enough? Do you want that show to be more often? 3 times a week? Probably not going to happen, but we were thinking about doing it once a week. Let me know your thoughts on that. Okay, guys, sports card prices as a whole, as many know, are down quite a bit. Are there particular players that are up? Of course, there's going to be outliers, but as a whole, sports cards in general, the pricing has come down, which in some ways has been actually kind of refreshing because it offers opportunity for cards that are scarce to buy in. For me, that's the way that I'm looking at it anyway. And there's 2 sets in particular, Upper Deck Exquisite and National Treasures. Those are 2 sets that really are the creme de la creme. They are the premium sets with football and basketball cards that I've been looking at. And because of the scarcity and the added kind of luxury of these brands, of these sets, typically not affordable for me. I'll be perfectly honest. These are not, I've stayed away from them over the last 18 months because I just can't, for the players that I'm looking at, it's just not in my price range. But now we are starting to see, a retracement, kind of a pullback a little bit in the market, and there is some interesting options out there. Before I show you a few cards, I have to say thank you to... This video is sponsored by Otis, a magical place where almost anyone can buy and sell shares of rare collectibles, including some pretty amazing sports cards, sneakers, and art. You simply download their app and sign up is free. Here's a quick look at the Otis app. As you can see, they've got sneakers, rare sneakers, graded comic books, graded video games, various art options, as well as sports cards. There's new assets launched in the app weekly for you to buy shares in. You can also buy shares of previously launched assets from other Otis members. And there is an offer right now to get your first share free when you first fund your account. Guys, you know that I am big on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise. I have their action figures from 1988, the first editions, and their first appearance is in their 1984 comic book, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. It is a scarce book. There are 28 on the census report in a 9.8 condition. Otis has a copy of this book. I don't see myself having tens of thousands of dollars to be able to buy a copy of that book. And so it's great to have the ability to buy shares of a very unique piece. If you are interested in seeing what Otis has to offer, please visit the link in my video description. Okay, guys, I did pull out a few football cards that I bought, exquisite football cards here recently, just to kind of give you an idea. This is actually a quad patch. I'm a huge New Orleans Saints fan, so this one was kind of a no-brainer for me. This one was under $300. I was able to negotiate it. It's got Breeze, it's got Robert Meacham, Marcus Colston, and Antonio Pittman, who was a running back for us during our Super Bowl season. This is 2009 exquisite, and it's numbered 9 out of 10. Drew Brees' number is number 9. A lot of big New Orleans Saints fans out there. For me, this is kind of a PC item, but it's a PC item that I'm not really concerned about it really kind of dropping off in value over time. And that's where these sets offer some protection. If you look at what hobby boxes cost, sealed boxes of exquisite and national treasures from prior years, from previous years, they are in the thousands of dollars. And now at release time, they're coming out at thousands of dollars. So I guess my point is when you have sealed wax that's in the thousands of dollars for a hobby box, and then you have singles that you feel like are at a good price point, that presents to me an opportunity. For me, that is a particular opportunity that I'll look into. Another great card, this is first year Exquisite Football 2005. The GOAT running back. I know I've showed this card a few times in a couple different videos. I just love this card so much. But again, it's numbered out of 35. This is 35 out of 35. Less than $200 for this card. It is ungraded, but it's almost irrelevant if the card is in good shape, raw. If you can kind of see, unless it's really beat up. There's only 35 of them. It's a Barry Sanders auto. And again, it's, Exquisite is, when you think Exquisite, you think 2003 Upper Deck. You think about 2003 Exquisite LeBron RPAs going for, $2 million. That's the same set. Obviously, it's 2003. It's a LeBron rookie card, but it's the same idea. Another just kind of a nice card, Brett Favre. This one is graded PSA 10, and this is a gold. It's a patch card, and a lot of the, it's game worn patch stuff. They're autos. This one is numbered out of 50. This one's not autographed, but what my point was is you get some nice on-card autos with Exquisite and National Treasures. And so again, it's just about which players do you like? Are you collecting, new players or retired players? And, for basketball, there's tons of options too. I was looking at some of the Michael Jordan Exquisite stuff. It's expensive, but there are some options out there that are somewhat within the range. But Michael Jordan is one player. There's a ton of players, to look at. But for me, that because it is numbered, it's scarce, and it's kind of the premium sets, these two sets, it does offer a little bit of protection when we're in kind of these markets, when you're not sure how many slabs are waiting to come back from PSA, when you're more concerned about scarcity, this can offer some protection, in my opinion. It's where are the prices on them? Which players are you targeting? And are you holding long-term, or are they quick flips? I'm not necessarily quick flipping any of this stuff. This is more of kind of a long-term hold for me. But again, that's kind of up to you. And also just how are you strategizing? How are you hobbying, if you will? If you're planning to hold long-term, these can be kind of some fun options that offer kind of the best of all worlds. But guys, let me know what you think about this in particular. Have you been buying Exquisite National Treasures? I do have some hobby friends that have gone kind of in this as well. Some people don't like that it's not necessarily a rookie card, that I'm not buying a rookie card, and that's perfectly okay. I think that these sets kind of transcend that trend a little bit, or I think that they have the opportunity to. Obviously, I like to have rookie cards as well, but I think that, if you look at numbered inserts and just scarce cards of popular players, those can be kind of outliers to just buying a rookie card. All right, guys, as we head into the weekend, it is Friday. We try to end videos on a positive note. I've gotten away from that a little over the last few. Just been kind of a wild week, so I apologize for that. But the one thing that, I want to really kind of preach and talk about is accountability, because frankly, there's just not enough accountability in the world. And what I mean by that is each person taking accountability of their own actions. And it's just such a huge thing. There's two things that you can really control. Well, two things of many that you can control. It's how you're going to be accountable to yourself and your own willpower and your own effort in whatever type of, venture project that you're working on. It's incredibly important to just stay positive, push through the obstacles, because you're going to get faced with obstacles along the way. There's no doubt about that. There will never be a smooth ride. So the expectation of an easy road or a smooth ride is just not realistic. It's just not going to happen that way. And if you mentally prepare for it not happening that way, and you do have kind of a smooth ride, well, then great. But it more than likely is not going to be that way. And so the only thing that you can control is the willpower, your own willpower, and just your attitude and how we deal with things as they come up. And that's everything. It's emotional intelligence. I think emotional intelligence is more important than anything else, because it just kind of boils down to how you're able to adapt and cross over obstacles. And that is incredibly important. I'm trying to, talk to my young ones about that and really kind of teach them, trying to teach them up on it so that they can really understand that emotional intelligence is incredibly, incredibly important. Maybe the most important thing as they kind of get into adulthood and being able to deal with the world around them. Guys, have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing Friday. You're awesome. Stay awesome. And let's keep on rolling. Talk to you later.